faith, and purpose. I'm
So
your
you
host,
asking the
Rachel
questions, right?
Penn and Jennifer Gilbert, here to remind you that confidence begins with Godfidence. Get ready for real conversations, powerful testimonies, and encouragement to help you walk boldly in your calling. All right, guys, happy Tuesday. We are so elated for those who are going to be able to tune in tonight. Guys, it's called It's Personal. Um, that was in my spirit. Look at Jennifer's face. We're gonna get to Jennifer in a second. Um, it's personal. That came to my spirit because I'm in multiple groups. I talk to people all the time. I am a biblical life coach, and so many people continue to do life from where they are.
Mm.
We're going to talk about Jennifer in a second, but we go through a divorce and then we continue to do life. We had a bad childhood and we continue to do life. And as we continue to do life, we carry all the names that people have given us, all the labels that people have gave us. We carry so much weight with us. So when you're 30 years old, think of all that weight from infant to 30. When you're 27, when you're 21, we carry so much it with us, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so it's time. A lot of us need to do a hard reset, a factory reset, a God reset. And I kind of I want to ask Jennifer. Um, First off, I want to say something real quick. Jennifer recently, y'all know I have seizures. Jennifer recently just has. Is this okay?
Mm-hmm, sure.
Just had seizures with an S. So anytime you want to stop and take a pause, which I didn't know you was coming on today, you should have stopped and paused today. But if you want to stop and pause anytime, you just stop and you pause, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when you hear, Jennifer, it's time for you to take a factory reset. It's time for you to take a God reset. What comes to mind?
It's interesting that you asked that because I asked myself that.
So good, so good.
Like, it's like, okay, I know I need to do this, but I've been doing this for so long
Come
that
on,
I
come
don't know
on.
what this looks like. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
a friend of mine, when she came to the hospital to see me, she said, Jennifer, or it could have been on the phone, whatever. But I was talking to somebody, and they said, um, you've been hustling for so long that you don't
Come on.
realize that you have arrived and don't have to hustle anymore.
Say it.
And I was like, but
Hmm?
I do. And she said, no, you don't. And I still have that mentality in my head that I'm one paycheck away, one
Come on.
illness away, one mishap away. And so she was like, no, I need you to, change your mind, change your mindset, all of the things that I tell everybody else to do. Right?
Right.
She said, I need you to stop and do that. She said, I need you to stop, and I need you to for real do a whole reset. Like, stop. And it was so crazy because I had talked to a number of different people who had not talked to each other, and all of them said this that I found to be completely amazing was give yourself permission
Ooh,
to do nothing.
so good.
Give
So
yourself
good.
and I was like, I don't even know what that looked like.
Okay.
Because I be thinking, and you know how I be thinking I'm resting. I be thinking I'm taking it easy. I be thinking in my head because I'm only doing 5 things instead of 25. So to
I
me,
love
that's a reset. Like I'm chilling because I'm only doing
right.
5 things. I have
Right.
10 fingers, so I
Right.
should be
Because
able to do at least 10 things.
that part. Because
You
we're
know
so used to multitasking
exactly, and I think
and we
it
do it
came.
naturally.
Yeah, I think it comes from being a mom. And being a mom, being an entrepreneur, being a preacher, all of the things that it's like, how do you stop and just be one thing, or how do you
Right.
just stop everything without the guilt of, oh my
Right.
God, what if something happens, what if somebody needs me, or who needs me, and literally, we were talking before the show when you were saying how you had your moment. Like, I had my moment that I just had to literally sit in my prayer room. No oil, no nothing. No, nothing deep, nothing heavy. Just sit here and be like, okay, what?
I
And
love
I
that.
didn't get nothing back. And I had to be okay with getting nothing back.
Oh, that's good. Cause
Because,
okay, I got your answer right now. I got it.
yeah.
You ready? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Y'all listening? If anybody feel like you need a factory reset, I want to tell you something. When your phone echo, what do? We give it a reset, right?
Mm-hmm.
We reboot our computers, we reboot
Yeah.
our devices. But have you ever really thought about rebooting yourself? How many people detox? Like give your body a really good detox. Because detoxing is very good for your body.
Mm-hmm.
Because we always put in crud in and we need crud to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to go deeper than the crud. I
Mm-hmm.
want to go deeper than that. Okay. So I want to go to the lies that we tell ourselves and the lies that people have told us.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to tell you something that you don't have to own it right now, but I want you to think about something. When you was a little kid, when somebody said something negative to you,
Mm-hmm.
you remember that now,
Mm-hmm.
and that makes you do two things.
Mm-hmm.
One, I'm better than that, or two, I can never be that.
Mm. Oof. Mm-hmm.
And it's true. And
Mm-hmm.
so we go around trying to be the person who they said we wasn't going to be,
Mm-hmm.
or we go around not being enough because we don't think we're enough because we was always told we was never good enough.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
you to do a factory reset today.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a God reset today because God said he made us in his image and he made us good enough.
Mm-hmm.
So every lie that was told to you, I want you to take your shirt, and this is physical. I want you to
Mm-hmm.
get your hands, Jennifer. Grab your
Mm-hmm.
hands, and I want you to just take it, and I just want you, and I want you to name it too.
Whew, child on
I
that.
want you to take it, and I want you to throw it down.
Mm-hmm.
Every lie that somebody told you. When I got my
Mm-hmm.
first divorce, you know what he said? Nobody was going to ever want to remarry me. I've been remarried for 18 years. I'm going to take that lie and I'm going to throw it down.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants you with 4 children. I'm going to take that lie and I'm going to throw it down.
Mm-hmm.
Your last employee said you was lazy, you was trifling. Take that lie and throw it down. You
Mm-hmm.
always going to be late at every job. Take that lie and throw it down. You too dark. Nobody like dark women. Okay, take
Mm-hmm.
that lie and throw it down. You
Mm-hmm.
too light skinned. You don't even look like you black. Take that lie and throw it down.
Mm-hmm.
If you're too light skinned, if you're too dark skinned, your hair too kinky, your hair too straight. Take that lie and throw it down.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only way we're going to really do a factory reset is that we really have to take the weights of what life has given us, and we got to take it down.
Yeah.
And when I
Yeah.
say take it down, I really want you to take it and I want you to remove it. But so many times we like to take it and put it right next to us so we can pick it back up.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna
no, no, we're not
babysit it.
picking
I'm gonna
it
just
back up.
babysit it.
No, we're not babysitting it. I want you to
Mm-hmm.
pick it up and I want you to reset it.
Yeah.
Truth and identity. What your gifts are your gifts. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to stop first. Let me stop. I'm gonna slow down. I want you, if you want to tell us about something that you feel comfortable about taking off and literally putting down. Because I know from our experience, especially our audience, especially the ones who are overseas who talk
Mm-hmm.
to us via
Mm-hmm.
emails, they like the real stories. They like to
Mm-hmm.
hear from us what we're actually taking off and putting down.
Yeah.
So if you would like to mention something that you would take off, or even in your past that you've taken off
Mm-hmm.
and put down,
Mm-hmm.
that would be great.
I think there's so much
So
um
much.
that I need to strip of. I was just telling you, 51 is ghetto. I just really want to slap the taste out of her mouth right now, because I ain't even been 51 for 30 days, and all of the days that I've been 51, I've been sick, right? But in that, I also remember 2026 has been very, very hard. And I've had to release some people
Come on.
that were close to me that I loved, and that, and and be okay with releasing them, right? Because watch this,
Releasing is okay.
when I release them, I'm releasing their perception of me as well,
Ooh, come on, come on, come
right?
on.
So without, I'm not gonna say any names, but there have been some clergy people that I worked close with in ministry, and I had to remove off that, oh, you an anointed woman of God, and you too good to be by yourself, and I had to take that off. Because watch this, for somebody to say you're too good to be by yourself means that I am not good enough to be alone,
Ooh, that's good. That's
right?
good.
For somebody to say you're too good to be by yourself, you're telling me that I'm not good enough to be alone.
That's good.
And I had to take that off,
I
right?
love that. Take it out.
Another thing that I had to take off in these past couple of weeks is this superwoman mentality that I
Come on.
had,
Come on.
or that I have, that God is delivering me from,
So
right?
good.
Because
Hmm.
us as women, whether we be sick, whether whatever is going on, we going to work. We gonna make sure the kids taken care of. We gonna make sure the house taken care of. We gonna make sure we feel like life cannot life without us lifing with it.
Come on. Come on.
And so I had to be okay with that laundry sitting right there. I know you clean. I know you waiting on me to fold you, right? But right now, I got to sit here and do. I got to do nothing.
I
I
gotta
like
do
literally
nothing.
got to do nothing. Yeah,
So
I mean,
good.
I visited rooms in my house in the past week that I've never been in since I moved in here. I've been here
Yeah.
4 years. Literally never been. I never sat in the space. I decorated it and I did all of the things, but I never sat in the
Just
space.
never sat and breathed the air.
Just see
Hmm.
the house from a different perspective.
I love that. I love
It was
that.
like, it was almost like that floating experience.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when for my comedy show, when you brought the floaties over?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I remember when you first was like, "Girl, we gonna float," and I was like, "Okay, bet, bet." And then when I got on that float, I was like, "The devil is a lie. My hips too big. It's too much water." And now one of y'all big enough to catch me, right? And it was this apprehension that was there. But in that moment, I learned how to stop and be,
Mm-hmm.
and realize that I was not any less of who I was because I had that fear. And the
Mm-hmm.
same thing happened to me in my house. I had to sit here and be like, this is okay. I'm okay.
And let me interrupt her real quick. Did you enjoy the floating session?
I absolutely,
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to
absolutely.
clarify that.
I enjoyed the floating session, and the margarita section, all of the things. Like, my little nephew, he hooked me up. He was like, "Auntie, we got you. Don't even worry about it." Yeah, I mean, and it's little things like that. But I was sitting here. I had such the superwoman mentality
Mm-hmm.
that, do you know? So at a job, at a regular job, you have to do your emergency contact and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
right? I've been in business all these years for myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I never had an emergency section. Like, I got one for the kids, like something happened to the kids, or if the building catch on fire,
Right,
we go
right.
over there. But I never said, okay, if anything ever happened to me, then y'all do ABC.
Wow.
And my employees are so used, like they say, we the post contract people. You get the money, we do the work. All right? But that particular day when I got sick, they couldn't find me. They was like, you never not answered our call. Parents was like having a fit, like, is she okay? Like, the employees was asking the parents, hey, have you talked to her? It was like I had this whole missing moment. And
Right.
so that was some of the things that I had to take off. And if I be totally honest, I also had to take off that that wasn't my fault.
Oh, I don't know if you heard that, so I'm gonna rewind that for her real quick. She also have to take off that it was not her fault.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. Because
So
that's the
good.
first thing that we do. We be like,
We do.
ooh, or the what if syndrome. Oh my God.
We
What
carry the
if?
what if
Yeah.
into the next relationship. We carry the what if to the next job.
Yeah.
We carry the what if to the next friendships,
Yeah.
to the next business opportunity.
Yeah.
And when I tell you we're doing a factory reset, we gotta let go of the what ifs.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
and and what she said to people, I love that. We also have to forgive ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what? And let me be and oh, this I gotta say this part too. You also have to own up to your part in
Yeah.
whatever did not last.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
But and forgive yourself for that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's part of the factory reset. Um, you ain't not the clear. I got some more questions in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. So we talked about the lies that we tell ourselves. We talked about the trauma. We talked about the labels that people place on us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now let's talk about some truths.
Mm.
What are some truths? Because this is Godfidence.
Mm-hmm.
So the truth is, the Bible says that we're made in God's image.
Yeah.
So if we're made in God's images, image. What does that
Mm-hmm.
mean? What's the truth that stands behind that? Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you can look at my wall, it says, "I am amazingly made. I am wonderful. I am outstanding. I am confident. I am valuable." Those are truths about you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no lie because this came from Scripture. He
Mm-hmm.
said, I am amazingly made. That's in
Mm-hmm.
Scripture.
Mm-hmm.
He also said, "Well done," when he made us.
Right.
I think he said it's good.
Yeah, that's good. Girl,
It's
that's good.
good.
Mm-hmm.
It was good when he made you. Free was good when he
Mm-hmm.
made you, Anita. It was good when he made you. I can see people
Mm-hmm.
that's on YouTube. He said it was good when he
Mm-hmm.
made us.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the truth. Identity. He
Yeah.
said when you was being formed, he already knew your identity.
Mm-hmm.
He already knew you already have gifts placed inside of you
Right.
already. These are
Yeah.
truths.
Yeah.
You are already amazingly made when if your husband leave you.
Yeah.
How y'all do this? Snap, snap. You
Mm-hmm.
amazingly made single.
Mm-hmm.
You amazingly made if that job fire you.
Mm-hmm.
You are already enough if you don't get married. And I want
Facts.
y'all to understand these things because these things don't make you.
Yeah.
If you're trying to save $1 million and you only at the dollar, you're still the truth is you're already made.
That's right.
You're already
Mm-hmm.
created in greatness before you get to the million.
Mm-hmm.
Um, calling. You already have a calling on your life.
Mm-hmm.
All God is waiting for you to do is answer the call. That's
Yes.
it. The
Yes.
calling is already there. And can I tell you a secret? The calling is there in the mistreatment, in the mistreatment. The
Mm-hmm.
calling is there in your own mistreatment of yourself. Hey, Jada, the calling is there in the midst of your sin.
Mm-hmm.
Because can I tell you a secret? You're gonna sin even after you answer the call. You're
If
gonna
not
answer.
more.
Okay. I'm just saying.
If not
Okay.
more. Yeah.
So lies try to rename you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our biggest downfall is the lies that try to rename us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. From confident to insecure, from joyful to guarded, from hopeful to surviving. I want you to pick one. From bold to silent. Which one of these do you feel like was the lie that renamed you? From confident to insecure, from joyful to guarded, from hopeful to surviving, from bold to silent, or you can make your own one up. Go ahead, because you know you good with words. She
Whew.
probably gonna add some
I
English,
think
Ingen
what
in
was
into it.
that? What was the one from joyful to guarded?
From joyful to guarded.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am just some people say I'm a free spirit. Like it's so interesting to hear people talk to me about me.
I love.
Right?
Yep, it is.
But a lot of people I feel like I'm a joyful person. Like
Mm-hmm.
I have energy. I had energy before energy was energy, if that makes sense, right? Like I've just always been the loud girl. I've always, tried to be the fun girl. I've always been the funny girl. Like I've just always tried to watch this, enjoy life despite life,
I love that. Okay.
right?
Okay.
And so I a few years ago when I moved to Livingston, there's not a lot of African Americans here,
Okay.
right? And so my bigness in personality
Can be
translated to
overwhelming.
something completely different for them. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
my one of my best friends that's here in Livingston, Peggy Payne, she actually told me. She said, "Listen, when they told us that a doctor was coming, we was like, oh damn." And then it was a doctor named Jennifer, and she went into great detail of who she thought I was. She said I was looking for this skinny little white girl with an A-length skirt on, with some stilettos and a bun in her hair, with a pen, her glasses at the tip of her. I mean, she gave me, and so I was like, oh, so you was really thrilled when you saw me,
Right. You is nothing what I pictured
and
Dr.
you
Jennifer
is
would look like.
everything I didn't think about. And so, but we just clicked because I felt like if she's comfortable enough to say that to me, then I
Right.
have to respect it.
Right.
And we just became thick as thieves. Like we just, one of the pictures that you'll see when I was at the hospital, she literally midday. We're school teachers. Midday, I told her, don't call Peggy because she gonna come. Girl, she ain't gonna come. It's the middle of the day. She said, I'm on my way. And
On her
Peggy
way.
came over there and ripped me a whole new one, right? But now I sometimes I find myself insecure in
Mm-hmm.
my joyfulness. And
Mm.
it sometimes stems back to my childhood because back in the day, you'd be like, oh child, I'm too happy. Something bad must be about to happen.
Oh, so good.
Can you I don't know if you ever live that reality that people would say like, oh girl, look, don't get too excited. You be like, oh my god, I'm so happy. Like, I be like, all right, watch around the corner because here it come.
Right. Do you know what? This is too good right now. Something about to
Right.
happen. What happened?
Exact.
Right.
Even when when I know you've been married since Jesus was a baby, but
Not too
I'm
much.
saying,
Not too much.
it's like even when you're in a new relationship and things are going very, very, very well, and then you're like, oh, I'm just waiting for the axe to fall. I'm waiting on him or her to become who they really are, because this cannot be it, right? And
Don't laugh
so
at her. Don't laugh at her.
I'm just letting
Rasha.
y'all know that's what it is. You be like, no, But can you imagine living in that for so
That's
long?
uh
So that is what made me choose to be joyful. Because it's like, you know what, even if
I
something
love
happened,
that.
like, okay, something gonna happen, I still got to be who I am. I still got to enjoy my life. Right?
Yeah.
And
That
so
was
I had to make a conscious decision that no matter what I am or no matter, Paul said it like this, no matter what state I'm in, I know what it is to be a base, I know what it is to be a bound. But whatever state I'm in, I therefore am content,
good. Mm-hmm.
which means I'm going to find joy. I'm going to find peace in whatever state that I'm in.
Okay.
And so therefore comes Jennifer and all of these things. And Jennifer was a comedy brand that was built on me intentionally saying, you ain't finna steal my joy
So
if
good.
I got to
So good.
create it.
Right.
Right?
I
And
love
so
that.
that's what it is. And so I am slowly building my confidence back
Mm-hmm. Okay.
into being who I really am and being okay. Like one of the biggest complaints at my job is that I'm loud. Well, I don't know what else not to. How you not be loud? Like,
Enjoy your loudness. Enjoy your loudness. Um, Thank y'all once again for tuning in. That was so good. And that the one you picked, that was I love that she's able to give us scenarios so that y'all can see that hopefully y'all can even relate to her scenarios, because at the end of the day, everybody who's watching, we all need a hard reset.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to think about it. There is so much going on in our life that we need a hard reset,
In the
a
world.
hard factory reset, and for those believers, a hard God reset.
Yeah.
And so, like I said in the beginning, how do you get the reset? We got to go back to the fundamental, which is
Mm-hmm.
God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number two, we got to take off all the names that people have given us and put them in the trash.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then number three, um, you are seen.
Mm-hmm.
The tired version, God see you. The healing version, God see you. The trying to rebuild yourself, God see you. And he says, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
The version nobody claps for, he sees you when nobody else is clapping.
Oof.
You're not forgotten. You're not overlooked. Um, I want you to say it with your whole chest. I am seen.
I'm seen.
I am known.
I am known.
And
Lord
I
have
am not
mercy.
invisible.
I just want to be invisible.
Ma'am, I'm not invisible.
I'm not invisible. Oh, I want to
Every
be.
person, hey Tracy is also going to be on the same cruise you're about to be on, but we're going to keep flowing real quick. Y'all going to be on the
Okay.
same cruise. That is so weird. So we were created on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
We were not created by accident. So
Mm-hmm.
every person that's watching, you are created on purpose. I know that it seems purposeless sometimes. I know when you recently get out of a divorce, it's like, what do I have left? Where do I go from here? I know right now with the way the world is going, you feel hopeless. I get it, but I
Mm-hmm.
promise you, you are created for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you was not created by accident. You're intelligent. So I want you to tell me about a time when you felt like, because this is I hate to bring it up, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna bring it up. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
know this is February. This February, December, and November, I think, are the worst months for suicide. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so this is why one of the reasons, well, besides God picked, just so y'all know, God always pick my topics, right?
Mm-hmm.
But and I know that's why he picked this topic. Why? Because when you know who you are and whose you are,
Mm-hmm.
it's very hard for anybody outside of the world to tell you who you are.
Yeah.
You can say anything. Oh, this is so good. Let me say it how I feel it in my chest. Anybody who know me know that I say I'm a big deal all day.
Mm-hmm.
My name is reshape. I am a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I know who created me.
Mm-hmm.
He created me a big deal. He
Right.
created me in greatness. He created me to thrive, to talk loud, to talk fast, to be an author, to be a coach, to be everything that I am. He created the things that I am. So everything that you don't like about me, that's on you, sis. That's on you, bruh. But that's how God created me, right? And so when we are rooted in Christ, when you really realize, and I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it, y'all, because y'all know I just got back into Genesis. Every time I think about God said water, land, but when he looked and thought about Jennifer, when he thought about Tracy, when he thought about Taraja, when he thought about Anita, Allison, he
Mm-hmm.
literally got on his knees and
Yeah.
he molded us with his hands.
Yeah.
He didn't just call out your name. He didn't just say bones come together. He formed us.
Mm-hmm.
And then he took his breath and he breathed in us. He breathed his breath. I don't know why I can say that right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Into us.
Yeah.
That shows you just how important you are to him. So I would love for you to take some time and tell us about a time when you forgot. Because just so y'all know, for anybody who knew that's watching, let me pump your head up real quick. She's Dr. Jennifer. Dr. Jennifer, because she went to school to get the doctorate. Dr. Jennifer, who has who's on several podcasts. Dr. Jennifer, who's a school teacher. Dr. Jennifer, who has her own school business. Dr. Jennifer, who directed, played, and plays. And I'm not saying that to toot her horn. I'm telling you because I want you to understand that not even doctor in front of her name. Come on, big God, we're inviting you to the place. Not even having doctor in front of her name can stop a person from being depressed, can stop a person from having downfalls in their life. And
Mm-hmm.
so the question was again, even though God created you with purpose and created everyone who's watching on purpose, was there ever a time when you didn't feel worthy, when you didn't feel that you were doing your assignment, when you didn't feel complete? It just give us a little bit of that so that they can know that they are still worthy.
You know,
If you don't have one, it's okay.
oh girl, I got a whole lot of them.
Okay.
Which one I'm gonna pick?
Oh,
Because y'all know I don't like to get preachy, but the
preach.
Bible says that daily I die to my flesh.
Say it.
That means every day I wake up and I have to die to my flesh. That's what the Bible says. Okay. Jennifer says that daily when I get up, I have to kill my insecurity.
Ooh.
I have to
That's so
kill
good. That's
the
so good.
belief that I'm not good enough. I
That's so
have to
good.
kill the belief that they'll never like me, or I'll never be enough, or they'll
Okay.
always be, there's always gonna be that gotcha, right? Daily I do that. And I've been a doctor for a very long time. And it's like, for a long time I felt like I lived, um I'm trying to think of a layman's term. Um,
I'm scared.
I so daily I lived this. Only thing I can say is this dichotomous life, right? It's like there's this Jennifer and then there's this Jennifer,
Mm-hmm.
or let's do better. There's Jennifer and then there's Lorraine. Lorraine is my middle name.
Mm-hmm.
Now watch this. When as a little girl, my mama named me Jennifer Lorraine Adams was my maiden name. I never liked the name Jennifer. I hated that name. I
Mm.
felt like it was a white girl name, and it was no black girl should ever walk around with the name Jennifer because that is not of the Lord. No, it don't even sound ghetto. It don't even sound tough, right?
I'm
So I
not.
went by Lorraine, right? Because Lorraine, it looked like you got hair on your chest and your chin. Like Lorraine is the business. Like don't mess with
Okay.
Lorraine, right? Um,
Apparently.
and so for years, I went by that name. And I was always fighting, always cussing out somebody, always in issues, missed jail and prison by the hair on my chinny chin chin, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I went through my divorce and all of that, and I moved to Texas for,
Mm-hmm.
for a new life, they started calling me by my first name, which was
Okay.
Jennifer.
Okay.
And
The
I
name
was
that your
like,
mama gave you.
oh, Jesus, I hate that name. But I would answer.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I remember we were at church. This is when church was like real church. And they talked to the whole man or the whole woman, and they was like, I need you to go and research what your name means. Look up what your name means.
Oh, I
And
love that. I do that. I do that at my
girl,
vision board parties.
so Lorraine is a warrior. She's a
Mm.
soldier. She is, all about them hands, right? Jennifer was very angelic and soft,
Mm.
right? And so I would like live literally in this dichotomous land. And even to this day, I got this tattoo on my arm. It's a lion and a lamb.
Mm.
Now this is biblical. He'll
Okay.
leave the 99 and come to the one, right?
You better say it.
Okay, but I always tell people when you look at this tattoo, I'm gonna need you to make a choice. Which one you want? You want the lion or you want the lamb? Okay? because I both of them live here. You just choose which one you're gonna talk to, right?
Mm.
And so that's where I am. It's just in this dichotomous place that I don't feel good enough, even though I know I'm enough.
Come on, come on.
Some days I feel like I could take on the world, but my body is like, girl, sit down. Right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's like living a reality. And the sad part is, if I be honest, for so long I allowed the church to inbox me and to
Mm.
make me live out what their perception of what I should be is.
Oh, okay. I can see that. That's
You see what
good.
I'm saying? Like, I
Yep.
remember when I got pregnant with my daughter at 15, for whatever reason, I still don't really understand it, but I was made to go in front of the church and apologize.
Mhm.
I never, I never understood why, because even as a child, I knew, well, you sleep with somebody that ain't your husband, and you sleep with somebody
Ma'am,
that ain't your
ma'am,
wife,
point your
and you,
finger. Ma'am, ma'am,
yeah, but
ma'am.
but yet, and then what I didn't understand was the father of my child. His mama was on the piano. He was sitting in the back of the church. Why he ain't up here apologizing? I ain't do this by myself. You see, those were the things that I had to get over. You see what I'm, so we have to understand that no matter what the title, no matter what people call you, no
That's
matter
true.
what you live up to, you still have your days where you feel like, uh, I'm just not good enough.
I, y'all, this was so not rehearsed, so serious. I was trying to find my notes. I want to make sure I say it right. Um, I literally right before I got on today, I was about to post. I was going to do another 14-day challenge for accountability, and I actually changed it literally at 6 o'clock. I haven't even posted it yet, and it's silence the lies challenge.
Mm.
I'm doing a silence the lies challenge and imposter syndrome reset. I
Mm.
promise you, and it's literally on this paper. Don't even go on this paper. It's on this paper because I was writing it down when I was getting this together. So when I tell you that was just straight alignment from God, letting me know that so many people feel that same way,
Yeah.
because you can be successful and still be fighting yourself in the mind.
Yeah.
You can still be successful and still be wondering, should I go for the next thing?
Yeah.
Should I reach for the next goal? Am I
Mm-hmm.
capable? Am I smart enough? That is so
Mm-hmm.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Releasing the old mindsets.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to release, if you're trying to not, we're not gonna say trying. When you decide to do your reset,
Mm-hmm.
your old mindset is easy. If you
Mm-hmm.
would have usually said yes, then say no.
Mm-hmm.
If your old mindset, whatever you would have thought you would have said, I want you to think about it before you do it. Old pains. Remember something that Jennifer just brought up, right? The woman that got caught in adultery was on the wall preparing to get stoned by the men and was not being punished. But when Jesus began to write, you better say it, all the
Mm-hmm.
accusers walked away. That's so
Mm-hmm.
true. Who
Mm-hmm.
who, who want to be the first one?
Mm.
Right?
Please.
I love that,
Mm-hmm.
Nicole. Um, so look, I started reading that and forgot where I was at. Old habits.
Mm-hmm.
The only way we're going to really be able to abandon and do a hard reset is we're going to have to stop doing old habits too. We're going to have to
Mm-hmm.
stop. I heard a pastor say this one time, and it was so good. He said that it was a group of people, and it was only one black person in the group, and they was calling the N word.
Mm-hmm.
And so somebody was like, "Hey, I think they calling you," and he was like, "Why would you think they calling me?"
Mm-hmm. See.
And
See.
so the guy, they was looking around like, because you're the only black person over here. He goes,
Mm-hmm.
"Okay."
Yeah.
And so he was like, "Well, I've never heard nobody call me that word." He said, "Well, me either." Right? And so basically, if you answer to it, then, but if you don't answer to it, then you ain't talking to me. Right?
Yeah. Right.
And so stop answering to old names. Stop
Mm-hmm.
answering to things that you don't want to be called to. Don't answer the call.
Mm-hmm.
Um, old survival mode. We're gonna get on survival modes next, okay?
Okay.
Because that's a whole nother little topic.
Mm-hmm.
You are forgiven. Jennifer touched on this earlier. Forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiving is freedom.
Yeah.
Okay. Forgiving you is not punishing you. Stop replaying old mistakes and stop living in guilt. And I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say some things I heard what Jennifer said earlier. We gotta stop, and this is so good because, and this is one thing too that stops us from getting ahead. Is what she was saying. Like, well, did you see? Did you see what this person did? Did you see what this person did? When I tell you, when we start healing,
Mm-hmm.
don't worry about them. Don't
Yeah.
worry about things.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what they didn't do. We
Mm-hmm.
are going to look forward into our own healing. And I promise you, that's how you're going to heal faster. Okay.
Right.
All right. Healing is not optional. Did y'all hear that? Would y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer, healing is
Mm-hmm.
not optional.
Mm-hmm.
We already talked about it. We can do some healing today. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're healing in our mind, emotional, bodies, our relationship, and our identity. Oh man, I thought the questions was on this page. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I don't think we're gonna make it. I'm thinking I have to skip to the question. All right. Ooh, that's so true. Say we not heard about what's said about us. We heard about. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me look. I'm trying to go fast now. When it got 20 minutes. Hold on. Healing is not optional. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So healing is my portion. So tell us about a time. Okay. So we're gonna do none of that. So healing is not optional. So what do you feel like you want to heal first? Heal in relationships, healing your identity, healing your body, healing your emotion, healing your mind. What do you feel like you want to heal first?
I want to heal the most intimate part of me.
So good. So good.
And when I say the most, if you remember at my birthday party when we were eating dinner, I can't talk. We were eating dinner, and I was like, my will for me for my birthday this year, I want to be intentional about
You did
healing
say that.
in the most intimate way. Now, watch this. When I say healing in the most intimate way, I'm not labeling the portion of me that is healed. I'm saying I want to be healed in the most intimate way. Because if I say, oh God, I need you to heal my heart, but it's my mind that gets in the way of my heart healing, then I won't be healed.
So good. So good. So
If I
good.
say, oh God, I need you to heal my leg, but it's my arm that gives me an issue, then there's no need for that healing. So if I leave it open and I say, God, I need you to heal me in the most intimate way that I won't see a morsel of what I've been through. I won't rehearse my pain. I will release everything that has ever happened to me. I will release the people who have done it to me. I will release myself from the hurt, from the victim mentality. When I say I want God to heal me in the most intimate way, I mean, I don't want to see the dust of the issue.
So good. So good.
And it's unfortunate, and I thank God because every day, I told you I had, the whole amnesia thing. And so, for days I walked around in this fog.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got up one day, it was at 2 o'clock in the morning, I know now, but I just saw 2 o'clock and I was like, oh my God,
Mm.
I'm gonna go to the store. This was before the freeze. I had just got out the hospital and I was like, I need to go to the store. I need to do this. I need to go by the business. I need to do this. I had all these. Girl, got up, went to my business, did payroll, invoicing, left there, went to my classroom, set up for the day. Left there, went to Walmart, and had my little basket. I'm doing my shopping with my whole chest, only for the man to stop me and say, "Ma'am, you know we not open, right?" I say, "Why y'all closed in the middle of the day?" He said, "Ma'am, it's morning." I said, well, why? I didn't even realize. Watch this. I had lost concept of time.
Girl.
So I
That's why
got
this
to,
this
and
this
then I
reset is
got mad.
personal.
I got mad at him.
Not you got mad.
Yeah, I was like, well, fine then. And I left my basket right there. Like I was hurt his feelings. Ain't nobody else in it. Fine.
but you needed the stuff.
But I needed the stuff, girl.
I'm so glad that you're home and you're safe.
Girl.
And I'm so glad you're about to go on vacation.
Yes,
Uh,
Lord.
but guys, a reset is so needed for her. And I feel in my whole spirit that a reset is so needed for so many. No, this isn't a phone call. Um, that a reset is so needed for everybody who's watching. It's so needed. No, we're talking about resetting your feelings, resetting your life, resetting your emotions, doing a whole body reset. Have you ever detoxed, Kelvin? It's when you detox your body from all the toxins that's inside your body. We're talking about an actual detox of the mind. Um, why is that needed? There is so much stuff that comes at us all day, social media, um, our own personal lives. If you a mother, husband, wife, children, jobs,
Yeah.
um, and oh, let's go a step further. And the older you are, you have all the labels and all the past that has stuck to you like glue. I want to read something that she had word on there. I, Nicole says something about it's not what they said, it's how you felt. I don't see it now about what they said.
She
What
said, "We
people
aren't
say,
hurt by what is said about
where is
us.
that?
We are hurt by what we believe.
What we
Healing
believe,
starts with the mind and moves to the heart."
what we believe.
Mm-hmm.
And so people have said things about you, and you might think in your head you don't believe it, but now that's stuck to you. And now you're going on a job interview that you didn't get. A girl just broke up with you, and you got these three little things that happened to you, and now somehow what somebody told to you 5 or 6 years ago is now that little sticker note is it's lingering in you. Hopefully I explained that correctly. And so what happens is we go through life carrying so much negativity. We go through life carrying so much damage. And so what I'm saying now is it's time to release it. Y'all know if we had time, I'd tell you go get some balloons. Y'all know I'm the releasing queen. So I'm gonna give you some things you can do today or tomorrow. Grab you some balloons. Get you a balloon, blow it up. Blow the balloon up. Write some things on it. Right, I'm releasing my divorce. Right, I'm releasing this broken relationship. Right, I'm releasing the man who molested me. Right, I'm releasing this person that hurt me. I'm releasing this job. Whatever it is, you write it. I'm very dramatic, y'all. Anybody who follow me know. Last time I set it on the wall and we threw darts at the balloons. Right? Why? Because you are exerting the energy, and it makes you feel better, and you really feel like you released it. And you take something, or you can just take it and you just pop the balloon, and now you are physically releasing those things that are stressing you out. Some people can't stand the way balloon popping sound. I get it. Get a piece of paper and write down all the things that's bothering you, and then you take it and you take the paper and you listen to the noise. Y'all
Yeah.
know I'm talking. Listen to the tear. You're gonna tear it, and then you're gonna take it and you're gonna throw. I am releasing this. This is no longer holding me hostage.
Right.
This
Now,
happened to
can
me in the fifth grade. Go
can
ahead.
I give you a word of caution with that?
Go ahead.
And I think that this is heavy because some of the ladies are online now and there.
Mhm.
Um, but when you release a
Go
thing,
ahead. Go ahead.
be prepared. You know, I like to make up words, right?
Oh,
Be
yes, you will.
prepared for the numbnicity that comes with it.
Come on now. Come on.
Because you can't be like, oh, I release it, and then you walk off into the sunset joyful. No, you have to sit in that release for a
It's,
minute.
it is a mosquito in here. I feel some type
You
of way.
have to
And
you
you do
have to
have to sit in
sit
it.
and feel the feelings. Allow yourself to feel the feelings and then move on. Because what happens when you don't do that, you will find yourself getting with another person or doing another thing that's just as toxic. Why? Because you did not allow yourself to sit in that and feel it in its entirety. Get uncomfortable, right? This is probably a whole horrible analogy, but I think all women hate wearing bras, right? And don't don't do that. Don't do me, right? But before, when I get home, when I'm ready to take off my bra, I have to pull it together for it to unsnap, and then the release comes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a horrible analogy, but I bet you everybody that I know get it, right? It's that feeling that you get. Okay, maybe not the bra. How about them pants that's too little? Okay, and you
Yeah.
got to hold your, do all of that so you can get them on and you can get them off. Think about that uncomfortable feeling when you trying to get it, and then when you finally can breathe again. That you got to feel that, and think about this when we say a reset. When you were talking about our devices, um, you can't just hit the button and it just resets. No, you have to hit it and hold it.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
You got to hit it and hold it. And the technology people say count to 5, count to 10, count to whatever, but whatever it is, it takes a delayed reaction in order for the reboot to happen. What are you saying, Jennifer? I'm saying that yes, you gotta do a reboot. Yes, you need that time to regain your composure. Yes, you need that time to refocus and reframe yourself in your entirety of whomever it is that you are desiring to be. But in the process, there's a discomfort that takes place. And you'll never get to the promised land until you go through the process.
So you go through the process. That was good. That was good. We only have 8 minutes, so I'm going to skip so we can get to the question. Healing is your portion. Okay. Breaking survival. Breaking survival mode.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just getting through today. I'm just gonna try to get through today. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dreaming about nothing else. Like I didn't dreamed enough. I'm not. I'm done. Um, don't
Yeah.
trust people. I don't trust no females because they
Mm-hmm.
all. I don't trust no
Mm-hmm.
men. Oh, I don't trust church folks. Oh, I don't
Mm-hmm.
trust. That's survival mode, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just coping. How you doing, girl? Coping,
Yeah.
coping. Right. These are these
Mm-hmm.
are these are these are survival modes. Okay. God did not create us just to survive. He created us to thrive. He created us to build. He created us to grow. He created us to multiply. Okay. Tonight we need to switch from survival mode to restore mode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I really want y'all to write these questions down. Okay. Write one thing you need to release. What is one thing that you can promise yourself that this week that you will release? You know what? The next time I go to such and such and this happened, I'm just gonna let that go. So write it down. So I'm gonna tell you something about me and about 80% of people. Once you write it down, it's kind of like a law.
Yeah.
Once you write it down, you
Mm-hmm.
kind of gonna do it,
Mm-hmm.
right? I am going to make my lunch for the rest of this week. You write it down, you probably gonna make your lunch for the rest of this week,
Mm-hmm.
right? The next time Sharon call me with some mess, I'm be like, you know what, Sharon? I don't want to gossip this week and hang up the phone. But if you go ahead and say it and write it down, you'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Write one truth about who you are. Jennifer,
Oof.
give us the truth about who you are.
Honest.
Jennifer say, I am honest.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you how you're going to use that truth about yourself. My name is Jennifer and I am honest.
Mm-hmm.
So anytime something goes against I am Jennifer and I am honest, I'm not in it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I am Jennifer. I am honest. And you're wanting me to do something that's out of my Jennifer honestness. I don't want to do
Mm-hmm.
it. Okay? Write one habit you will change. This is so important.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot say that you want to reset. You cannot say that you want to change lifestyle. You cannot say that you want something different, but you're not willing to write it down and you're not willing to do the change.
Mm-hmm.
Write one habit that you will change. Just one. Uh-oh. Um, just one.
Mm-hmm.
One habit that you are willing to change. TikTok trying to kick me out. Um, write one step you will take this week. Just one step that you will take this week. Just one.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to address something because I know my girls, my domestic violent girls are usually listening. I want to say something to you. I love journaling. Okay. And this is my advice to you. Okay. Faith without work is dead. Yes, Nicole. And we always want to say we want to do something, but we don't want to do the work. And Jennifer already said it. That belly dirty. That
Mm-hmm.
belly is pressure, and we don't want to go through what we got to go through it. For those who listening, let me domestic violence. Well, it don't have to be them, but I know y'all be listening, and this is for everybody, but this mostly for y'all. Every time you think about going back,
Mm.
I want you to write down why you left.
Wow.
I want you to write down why you left. Why is that important? Because every time you think about going back, I want you to look at why you left.
Mm-hmm.
Because so many times, and this is so true with everything. You know what? I'm so thirsty. This drink wasn't that bad.
Mm.
I mean, oh, I'm so thirsty. When you get hungry and you get thirsty, you start looking at stuff that you used to have, and it don't look that
Mm-hmm.
bad no more.
Yeah.
Because you're in a desperate place.
Mm-hmm.
But you left that relationship, that marriage, that domestic relationship for a reason.
Yeah.
Write down why you left. And if you got to be
Mm-hmm.
detailed, he blackened my eye. He bust my lip. He pulled patches out my hair. He put a knife to my neck. He put his
Yeah.
knee in my back. You write that down. And you know what else too? Put next to it. How did you feel when he did that to you?
Mm-hmm.
You write those emotions down.
Yeah.
And the next time you get that little itch, you get them little 2 cents in your bank account, and you like, at least I had 8 cents when I was with him. At least I didn't have no itch when I was with him. At
Mm-hmm.
least
Yeah.
I wasn't hungry when I was with him. Guess what? You go back to that little journal and you remember, yeah, you might have had more money when you was with him. You maybe wasn't hungry with him when you was with him, but you almost lost your life with him,
Yeah.
sis.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. Okay. I want to close. I'm gonna let Jennifer go next, and then we're gonna close. What is something that you want to leave them with before we do our affirmations?
I would piggyback off of what you just said.
Go ahead.
A lot of the time with the girls, and they'll know that this is when I've had enough. Um, when they rant and rave, I just and they give me all the reasons why they need to go back, right? And I said, oh, okay, you remember that? You remember that? Okay, good. Okay, okay. I want you to remember everything.
Come on.
Okay, I want you to remember the cause and the effect.
Come on.
And that's where I leave it. Every single week we
That's so
call it
good.
return conversation. That's what we call it when they feel like they want to return. Okay, you already know what her return conversation gonna look like. She ain't gonna fuss. She ain't gonna say nothing. She ain't gonna tell the lie that if you go back, we ain't gonna never do. She ain't gonna tell you. But I tell you what, that remember everything cuts through it
Remember.
all. And because that's the way we are, and it's not even just about the domestic violence. When you are committing yourself to be different, to be better, to be
Anything.
the
Yeah.
I want you, when you be like, see, I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on the Lord. I said I wasn't gonna cuss you out. I said I
And then
wasn't gonna
you
call you out.
crazy.
I said it with my whole chest that I was gonna be good today, but you asking for it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on and give it to you. Right in that, go on and give it to you. I want you to remember the
Who,
effects.
who,
Yeah,
who, and
yeah,
why did I
yeah.
make this commitment?
There you go.
And I like
That's
that,
what.
Nicole. You can't move forward looking
Mm-hmm.
backwards. You can't. And that
Yeah.
is like the whole center of us doing a reset. We have to let go. And I know I am gonna say this with my whole chest. I was molested as a child. So when I tell you I understand that there's things in your past that you feel like you can't let go. You can.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
can. Because I am not going to sit up here in my 50s
Mm-hmm.
still crying about what he did to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm never going to be able to be successful in relationships,
Yeah.
successful with my children. I am never going to be able to produce a healthy relationship. It's never going to come out of me
Yeah.
as long as I keep festering in that and festering in what he did to me.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say this with my whole chest, as long as you're holding on to that,
Mm-hmm.
you're never going to release your full potential in anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. You only got two hands.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
You only got two hands. So
Mm-hmm.
as long as you try to hold on to the past and balance all the crud, you can't even balance with your newness. You
Yeah.
can't even begin the freshness. You know, if I was so busy dwelling in my last marriage, I would never be 18 years in this marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Because he would be getting beat up with all the things that I was already in. No, a
Yeah.
new marriage needs a new fresh start. He
Yeah.
gets to start from zero. He doesn't start from what my other husband did.
Mm-hmm.
He starts from zero.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, y'all ready? We can do our affirmations before we head out. I am we go with your chest, Jennifer. I am resettling my life with God.
I'm resettling my life with God.
Girl, it's resetting. My bad
Oh,
handwriting. I am
I said
resetting.
what you said.
I know. I am
Oh, that's a
resetting my
word.
life with God.
I'm resetting my life with God.
I release the old.
I release the old.
I receive the healing.
I receive the healing.
I walk with purpose.
I walk with purpose.
I am seen.
I am seen.
I am chosen.
I am chosen.
I am restored.
I am restored.
This is personal.
This is personal.
And I will not return to who I
And
used to
I
be.
will not return to
Oh,
what I
that's
used
good.
to be.
We're going to repeat what Jennifer Nicole said too. Forgiving the version of you that cannot fight and accept the new healed reset version you have become. And I forgive the version of
Mm-hmm.
me that
Mm-hmm.
can't fight and accept the new healed reset version of me. Amen. Amen, Dwight. Amen. I
That
love it.
part.
I love it. Thank y'all as always for tuning in. We love and we appreciate you. And we're doing a reset. And Jennifer and my other girlfriend, they all going on vacations. I'm going to
Yes,
be
Lord.
all, I am all alone. I, I see.
I'm not for the play with you.
Thank you for joining us today, the Godfidence Women Podcast. Remember, your confidence is rooted in God, not in circumstances. Keep shining, keep believing, and keep walking in your confidence. Until next time, stay blessed and stay bold. And remember, share the podcast. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Bye, guys.